everyone, Marian here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a weekly grocery haul plus a weekly meal prep video. This is a really exciting one because I have been influenced. Me and my husband just watched the Netflix documentary Game Changers, and it may seem like we're making a very rash decision, and in a way we are, but it's also something that's been part of my life growing up that I've dipped in and out of, and that is being a plant-based eater. So we do have a kosher style home. I make lots of videos about keeping kosher, and if you're vegan or plant-based, it's 1,000 times easier to keep kosher because you just avoid milk and meat entirely. So this is a kosher haul and meal prep. It is also a plant-based one. If you haven't seen Game Changers, I highly recommend it. It's really eye-opening. I am the type of person that cannot watch anything about like animals being hurt or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about sports science. It's really, really cool. So I'm going to talk more about that later on in the video because there's a lot of information going on right now. But I wanted to share, I just got our groceries delivered. I use Whole Foods via Amazon Prime a lot because they deliver within 2 hours for free, and I have 2 little ones running around with me, so it's a lot easier. So anyways, let me show you guys what came in the haul, our very first fully plant-based haul of groceries, and then I'm going to meal prep with it tonight. And if you're new here and this is your first video, welcome to my channel. My name is Marian. I make videos about being a mom and being a Jewish mom, and I would love it if you subscribed. And if you want to follow along with more of me and my family's adventures day to day, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Okay, let me show you guys what I got in the haul. Okay, so these are the Whole Foods bags. I think there's 6 of them all together, and the total cost for this was $100, and that includes the delivery person's tip. So I'll show you guys what's inside. Okay, so here is the whole haul, and I'll start with the dry goods. We got, by the way, we tried to focus on all like high protein items throughout this. So some granola, walnuts. This is for a vegan meatloaf recipe I'm going to be doing in my meal prep. A huge thing of rolled oats, lentils. Okay, so this is one of those online ordering things. I really just wanted dry brown lentils, but they didn't have, so they substituted with that, but that's okay. Some frozen quinoa, popcorn just for like semi-healthy snack, and peanut butter, and then some almond milk. Okay, and then, oh, and bread. By the way, I've mentioned this in my last video. I like Dave's Killer Bread. It has a lot of grains and nuts and proteins and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, then in terms of fake meat products, I tried these turkey slices, the Whole Food brand, as well as the Tofurkey brand. By the way, there's a little baby crawling behind me. Then 2 types of vegan cheese, this Chow brand and Follow Your Heart. Then we got this beefless ground beef from the brand Gardein, as well as their meatless meatballs. I've tried their meatless chicken nuggets before, they're really good. And then I saw this tempeh bacon, so fake bacon, so that'll be really interesting. I have no comparison to what real bacon tastes like, but I think it'll be good. Then this is regular cream cheese. I just bought it from my son while I was doing the order, so that contributes to the total amount that we spent, but yeah, it's obviously not vegan. This little one cannot resist Mommy's tripod. Oh my goodness, it's pretty much impossible to film with him around these days. Gory. I'm holding it, by the way, with my other hand. Okay, then in terms of fruits and veg, we already had a good amount from our previous order, but I just added some spinach, mushroom, some flat leaf parsley for flavoring, carrots, avocados, which I love. I eat so many avocados, apples, and onions. And that is the grocery haul. Okay, so that is my haul. I'm so excited to start meal prepping and get all this like plant-based food in the refrigerator and freezer and ready to go. Good morning, guys. It is actually the next day, best laid plans, as you know, and I am ready to meal prep. So what I'm going to be making is 3, I think, recipes. Yes, 3 recipes. One is for Shabbat dinner tonight, and I'm going to try and make enough to have leftovers tomorrow as well. And that is a vegan meatloaf, which I got the recipe from GameChangers.com, so I will link that below. The second recipe are protein bites. I've actually made them before. They're like little protein balls. You don't need to bake them. They're kind of like a protein bar, but you can make it at home, so way, way less expensive and obviously less packaging and all that, which is really great. So I love these. I made them before, like I said. And then my third recipe, my baby is here, by the way. He will be napping soon, I hope, if he goes down shortly. My third recipe is a meat substitute pasta meat bake dish kind of thing, which I don't have a recipe for, but I'm just gonna wing it. It's gonna be fine. Okay, got my coffee because I didn't even have time to drink it this morning before school drop off, but that's okay. And let's jump into the protein bites. Before I do that though, I'm gonna preheat my oven to 375 for my meatloaf recipe. Hi, Corey. So Corey's favorite thing to do, I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera or not, but there's a cabinet over there with all of our, actually, yeah, can you see it? There's a cabinet with all of our, like, bars and snacks and that kind of stuff. They're all sealed, and his favorite thing to do is go and take them all out and then drag them all over my house. Anyways, that's babies for you. Okay, back to the protein balls. I do not follow a recipe for these. I just eye it, but there are tons of recipes online, which I have followed in the past, so I will link them for you. So all you're going to need is oats. I have this big thing of old-fashioned rolled oats from Whole Foods. Then I use peanut butter and almond butter. You could use one, both, neither. Well, you do need to use at least one. And then I have some chopped almonds. You can put any kind of nut in it. Vanilla, that's really essential for some nice flavoring. And then some sweet dried fruit. I've got dates, I'm going to be using those. And then I like to use just a touch of honey, which we don't have, but it's not vegan anyways. But I have some random Target syrup, so I'm going to be using that. He's good. All right, let's go. So I just use my mixer. I'm just going to be using this attachment blade. Okay. And then I'm going to be putting 2 cups of rolled oats in to the mixture. And I want to make a lot because everyone in my family loves them. Okay, so that's the oats, and then I'm going to be putting about 3/4 cup of peanut butter and almond butter combined, so like 1/3 cup each. Is that in any way the right math? Somebody tell me. You're like, no, it's not, Marian. That math makes no sense. By the way, I need to stop talking because I'm going to fast forward a lot of this. Fast motion, what's it called? Speedy editing. What's it called? Speed motion. Free motion. What is it called? I'm putting in like a teaspoon or 2 of vanilla. What's it called when you speed stuff up for camera? Guys, it's been a morning, let me tell you. Let's just say not everyone went to school wearing pants today. Pajamas, yes. Pants, no. Okay, almonds. I did a 1/2 cup. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of this syrup. Like I said, I promise I'll put an actual recipe below for all of you who are like, what the heck are you doing? Okay. Did I already put the vanilla in? I don't think so. Okay. And then I'm going to chop up the dates and put them in. Corey, what you doing? Yeah. What's really nice about vegan or plant-based cooking is you don't have to worry too much about the cutting boards and like salmonella and all that. It really makes life easier in that sense. So while I'm chopping this, seeing as I'm not speeding this up, I've been talking too much anyways, let me just talk to you a little bit about the plant-based stuff. So basically in the film, it just talks about how humans are actually not designed to eat meat at all and how toxic it is for our body, meat, milk, like all those kind of things. And it does it in the most, I knew he was gonna be loud. Corey! He's taking a measuring cup and going like this on the floor. It does it in the most entertaining and inspiring way by talking about Olympians and how they achieve their peak performance. Olympians and NFL players and all kinds of sports guys. And it talks about how you actually can get so much protein without eating meat. And there's like this false, you know what it is, big pharma, etc. They're all in cahoots, and they put out these false studies that say that you need protein from animals, but actually the protein from animals is diluted protein, and it's not the best protein for us. And if you want to achieve your peak performance in life, which who doesn't, you need to eat plant-based protein. But the truth is, I've been considering giving up meat for so long. I mean, like I said in yesterday's little haul, I rarely eat it. I was a vegetarian for so much of my life, and I'm such an animal lover that it's always been like a bit of a struggle for me. And lately I've just been like, yeah, I really just don't want to eat it anymore. Unfortunately, I live with some meatitarians, but so we'll see how it goes. But I can still eat how I want to eat, you know? Corey, by the way, is like holding on to my legs. Hi, Corey. Okay, let's stir this up, see how it looks. We might need to add in a few things here and there. I need to stop talking. This video is going to be an hour and a half. All right, let's go. Let's stir it up. Okay, so this is looking really good. I'm going to lift it up and show you guys the texture. So you want to be able to, when you squeeze it, it sort of sticks together, which I'm just doing right now. And that's the texture of it. So I'm just going to tidy up a little bit, and I'm going to wet my hands. Corey, they don't like to hear that. Show some respect. Corey. I'm going to wet my hands, which will help me put them into balls, clean up a little bit, because it's just nice when you're doing a lot of cooking to not have a huge mess at the end, and I'll make the balls. Okay, let's go. Again, these are no bake, by the way, which is really nice. Once I'm done forming them into balls, I'm just going to pop them in the refrigerator to set, and they'll be good to go. I would say they last a week, but honestly, in our house, they get eaten before that, so I don't know, but about a week. So I'm all finished. I got 16 little protein balls, which is great. And now I'm gonna move on to my meatloaf. I'll just give you a quick peek as to what Corey is up to, so you see what just my life is like. What are you doing? He's like, oh no, she got me. What are you doing? So the protein balls are done, and now I can move on to my fake baked meatloaf, and it's almost time for that one now. So I just did a little kitchen reset, put away some stuff from the other recipe, got ready to go for this meatless meatloaf. Are you ready for your nap? Corey's in his high chair right now. Are you ready? Okay, let me tell him about the ingredients. So what you're gonna need for this recipe is tofu, lentils. I actually have a lentil barley mixture, but that's fine. Walnuts, celery, parsley, and onion, and then I have a bunch of seasonings over by the oven where I'm gonna saute everything together. But let me get started chopping the vegetables. My vegetables are all chopped. I've got my celery, onion, parsley, and walnuts. I think I'm gonna try and put this baby down for a nap now so I can saute and everything without worrying about him. So I'll be right back. Are you gonna take a nap?
No.
Huh? Was that a yes or a no?
D.
D. Is that yes or no? He's saying yes. Yes, Mama. I'm going to take a nice
Nap.
nap. Nap. Okay, so I sauteed the onion and celery, and then I put everything else into just a bowl. It was tofu, lentils, barbecue sauce, mustard, a bunch of little spices, and soy sauce and rolled oats. A really interesting recipe. And basically all I need to do now is combine the two, put them in the loaf pan, and put a layer of barbecue sauce on top. It already smells and looks pretty good. I'm really impressed, and it's so easy. I'm gonna do a quick little tidy up and reset, and then it's time for my last dish, which is a fake meat and pasta bake, but I am gonna get the water on for the noodles while I do my little tidy up. So I did a little bit of a tidy up, put some ingredients away. I actually have dishes from last night that I haven't done yet because I'm a terrible person. So honestly, most of the mess is from last night. All I have from today is the one bowl from the peanut bites and the one pan and a chopping board. It's been really good. So let me show you what I got going on. So I just chopped up some mushrooms, parsley, and onion. I'm gonna add that to the saute pan, which just had some oil in it. I've got my water boiling for the pasta, and then all I'm going to do is add in some garlic, some thyme, because I already had it out, thought why not. Some of these beefless grounds from the brand Gardein, salt, and then just boil the pasta, and I'll add in some pasta sauce, and then I'll just put it all in a casserole dish to heat up on the night that we actually eat it. Okay, so my meatloaf just came out of the oven. I cooked it for 35 minutes. It looks perfect. And my pasta and, well, fake meatloaf and fake meat sauce, I just put together in a casserole dish. Like I said, I'm gonna just bake that right before we eat it another night this week, but I'll show you guys how everything turned out. These are the meatloaves. They smell so good. I'm so excited to try those. This is the pasta bake. Everything's cooked, obviously, but I'll just bake it off before we eat it. And then these are my little protein balls, which are so good. So that's everything I cooked in just about an hour. Oh my goodness, that's delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next one. If you have any advice for me on plant-based eating or recipes, I would love to hear it, as of course I'm new to this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to see more about how it's going. Thank you so much for watching this meal prep video. I'm gonna finish up this protein ball bite. It is so good. Finish up my morning coffee, which is still not drunk yet because it's been a morning, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.